So what I want you to do, the only way that I know to cultivate a heart that listens is to actually practice. I don't know any other way. Just like the only way I know how to cultivate, an understanding of what's in the Bible is to read it. The only way I know how to cultivate a heart that can listen to the Lord, that has a kind of tuned into his frequency, is to practice. And so this is what I want you to do this week. And I'm asking you to do this. I want you to pick somebody in your life, and I want you to ask the Lord to give you a word of encouragement for them this week. So before you come back next Sunday, you don't get Sunday snacks if you don't do it. This is what I want. It's super simple. Super simple. I would say pick someone semi-randomly to keep you from going like, I got something to say to them. So this, if you're in a small group, put the names, guys in one hat and girls in the other hat, and pull one in whatever name you get. If you're not in a group, just do that name, like drop 5 names of 5 friends and do that. Somebody has a birthday this week, that's super easy. You're going to tell them happy birthday anyway. And this is what you're asking. Once you pick the person, you pick them, so I'm just going to look at Drew. So I'm going to say Drew. And then I'm going to say, Lord, give me a word of encouragement for Drew. So the big word for this is prophecy. That scares people. We're not talking about predicting people's future. That's not what we're talking about. That's not New Testament prophecy. 1 Corinthians 14:3 says prophecy is strengthening. So that's a construction word, building people up. Think of giving a hand to someone. It's encouraging. So that's exhorting someone or pushing them forward in something they're already committed to. So if you've ever played a sport, that's the attaboy. Get out there. Or comforting. So that's consoling someone who's in distress or grief. So that's the arm on the shoulder. That's what you're asking for. You're not asking, God, show me the deepest, darkest sin in their life so I can call it out. You're not saying, God, show me what their future holds. What you're saying is, God, I'm asking for, you love Drew and you want to encourage him. And I pray that you give me a word for him that would strengthen him or encourage him or comfort him. And then I'm going to close my eyes for 30 to 60 seconds. And the first thought that I have that is strengthening or encouraging or comforting, I'm going to grab onto that. And I'm going to say, that's the Lord. As long as it fits in one of those 3 buckets. I may not understand it. It may be a Bible verse. It may be a picture of a sunflower. And it may just literally be one word. Counselor. I don't know. And then I'm going to send Drew a text. And I'm not going to say, God told me. I'm not going to do that. That puts too much pressure on him, and it puts too much pressure on me. Because I know Drew's a Christian, what I'm going to say is, hey, Drew, I was praying for you this week, and this was the thought that came into my mind, and I hope it encourages you. Have a great day. And if Drew's not a Christian, I'm going to say, hey, Drew, I was thinking about you this week, and this thought popped into my mind. I hope it encourages you. Have a great day. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to leave it there, and he can respond if and how he wants to. That's practice. You can do that. The assumption is that the Lord wants to encourage other people, and he does. He does. He wants to build us up, and he uses us to do that. The reason we do baby dedications the way we do, where we say, please call out a word of blessing, is because that's what we're doing. We're saying, Lord, give us a word of encouragement for this baby and for their family. And so I want to challenge you to do that this week. If that's really scary to you, I want you pick a staff person. Just go to our website and you pick anybody off of that staff page that you want, and you can send it to them. Maybe that's the safest. If that feels the safest to you, send it to me if you want to. It's fine. As long as it fits under one of those 3 categories, the worst thing you've done is encourage somebody. That's the worst. It's as low risk as you can be. And as you begin to do that, and like for me, just like I would say if Jesus gave you a letter, you'd read it. I would say if you knew that the Father wanted to encourage someone in your life, you would absolutely tell them. To me, I would encourage you to make this part of your life. Just something that you do on a regular basis. You have a calendar. If you see, these are the people I'm meeting with today, Lord, is there a way that you would want me to encourage them? And you don't have to be weird when you talk to them about it. You just work it into the conversation. And what you'll begin to see is you'll begin to see fruit, and that will encourage you. Oh, I actually do. I can hear the Lord. And then when you have to make a decision and there are stakes involved, you'll have a track record. This is what the Lord sounds like to me. This is how he tends to speak to me.